So there we are. Finishing it up today. Hi, Goal. So, what a journey. Hello, great person. Yes. Yeah, so my glasses broke, so I don't have glasses today. I will fix them tomorrow and everything will be fine again, but no worries. I know one for you. Hello, hello. So, today, chapter 55 and 56. Yeah, that's. I can already see what it's called, perhaps. So, it is called "What is Written in Prophecy." So we might have some interesting stuff in the end, and there is a weird dragon thing as the sigil. So, yeah, I don't know what the dragon sigil thing is. Might be Luz Theron's banner, but it looks weirder. I don't know. It's like it's going off the things here, you know? Very, very exciting stuff. I think we'll just wait a moment for other people to arrive. Don't know how many people will be here, but yeah, I will just like take 2 or 3 minutes, set things up, and then we'll go and we will see what is written in prophecy today and whatever the last one's called. I don't know that yet. We will find out soon. We'll find out soon, yes. Hope the music's not too loud, too distracting, and yeah. It's been a long road, and I think how many books are there? 14, so it's a bit more than a quarter that we made, so very, very interesting. I think the second part of this book went by really quickly for me. Really like that. The first part was like more character study, I had the feeling at least, and the last part was like action, 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 lore, it's so cool. Hi, Weeds. Yeah, today's the end of Tower of God, Wheel of Time book 3, so let's see what's in store for us here at the end of the road, and I hope it's not the end of the road for anyone today, because like that would suck. I don't think someone will die. So I hope no one dies, and it's actually like I was so confused when I like ended the last chapter, because it was like, okay, we are in the middle of a fight or whatever, and like storming the stone, and what's going on? Why is it only 2 left now? So it's yeah, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, so let's. I think let's just go. So I'm gonna start reading, and we've got a Rand chapter off the bat. I mean, great stuff. So we've not been with Rand. I think we had three times Rand's perspective, if I remember correctly. I think 3 times. Once when he was in this little field thing or whatever, like in the mountain, through this gap in the mountain with Perrin, where he just like let himself go a bit, and then we had the one where he killed the demon hound, and then we had one where he like played with the corpses. Weird stuff, but yeah. So let's see what he's doing. And he's already in the room. Okay, so he's already in the room. That's a bit weird. Let's see. So it was probably Rand who climbed up first, I guess. Yeah. And he sees Callandor, yeah. Let's see what Callandor is and what it does, because it's just been the random magic sword till now, and perhaps we'll get some more explanations as to why Callandor is so great. Okay, so it's calling him. I am the Dragon Reborn. If I'm not just some half-mad man cursed with the ability to channel a puppet dancing for Moraine and the White Tower, I will take it. Oh, and there's the weirdo. Take it, loose Theron, take it, Kinslayer. Kinslayer, yeah. I remember he slayed his kin. Pretty bloody. Pretty sad. Yeah. Okay, I think that's ISHAMAEL. I think it's ISHAMAEL, isn't it? Is that ISHAMAEL or Belal? He'll probably introduce himself. They always do that, so yeah, whatever. Oh, and he knows you put them in a cage. Egwene and Nynaeve Elaine in my dreams. You kept putting them in a cage and hurting them. Yep, that's basically what happened. Unfortunate, but yeah. They are less than nothing. Okay. Perhaps one day when they have been trained, but not now. I mean, wouldn't Nynaeve make a great Forsaken? I mean, not character-wise, but power-wise? I don't know. Or do they get more power when they fully submit to the Dark One or whatever they do? I don't know. Okay, and loose Theron apparently follows his heart before power. I don't know if that's true, but if you say so, mate, sure. I mean to use them more, Kinslayer. They will serve me, serve my power. Yeah, of course they will. Okay, okay. Who are you? Yeah. You do not remember me? I do not remember you either. Looking this way. Okay. And he spoke to what's his name? ISHAMAEL, apparently, and ISHAMAEL, I don't know. I think he's been mentioned. And Rand wants a name. Oh, he's Belal. Yeah, he's Belal. And Belal wants him to take the sword now from the stone, lead the Arthur's legend. So, okay. Oh, once we rode to war side by side, and for that I give you a chance. A bare chance, but a chance to save yourself. Chance to save those three I mean to make my pets. Okay, so he's one of those. Take the sword, countryman. Perhaps it will be enough to help you survive me. Why would he do that? Why is he an idiot? I mean, he's the antagonist and Rand's the protagonist. He's gonna get stabbed. Okay. I mean, I don't believe that it's because of honor or whatever. Why would they use honor if that could foil their plans? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I grovel before a Forsaken when I have denied the Dark One to his face. Yeah. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Okay, so Belal is apparently a friend of Game of Thrones. Hey, Callandor, 3,000 years while I lay imprisoned, it has waited there for you. One of the most powerful sangreal we ever made. So it's a sangreal, so it just like enhances channeling powers, which is okay. So I thought it was a terangreal for some reason, but I might misremember this. Take it and defend yourself if you can. I mean, I think he could one-shot him probably. Like Rand could probably one-shot that dude. I don't know why. Because last time, yeah, because Rand is right. Last time he like fought Balsamon in skies, and before that in this weird bizarro darkness world with the weird tentacle that had grabbed him. So okay, now he's ignoring him and he's just gonna start throwing flames at him. That's good. Oh. And he has the Heron Blade, that's cool. And he's now dancing. Parting the silk, water flows downhill, wind and rain, blade of black fire met black, a blade of red in showers of sparks, roars like white hot metal shattering. Okay. Let's see if he can hurt him with fire. Let's see. Hi, Peter. Great that you made it. Hope you had a great day. So. Okay, so Belial was better than he with this sword. Stronger, faster, true blade master. But he is also a true blade master. What makes one a true blade master? Is he now a true blade master? Probably not. Okay, and he's just hitting him now. You were a great swordsman once, Luz Theron. Do you remember when we took that tame sport called swords and learned to kill with it? As the old volume said man once had. Oh, interesting. So when they were young, people didn't kill each other with swords anymore? Probably everyone had magic or something, I guess. You remember nothing. This time you have not learned enough. This time, Luz Theron, I will kill you. Yeah, no, Matt has not died yet. Let's hope he doesn't do that. So he's like spouting his stuff again that he doesn't remember. Hi, Methony. I hope you had a great day as well, yeah. Why does he want him to take Callandor? Because it's in the prophecy? He's forcing him to fulfill the prophecy? Didn't he want to, like, get it just before that? Like, wasn't he, like, going towards it, wanted to take it, then Belial came in and was like, oh, I'll take it, and now Ren's like, I think that's not so good an idea anymore. I don't know what his plan was there. Okay, and Rand is still not sure if he's the Dragon Reborn. I think, didn't we solve that last book? Yeah, I think we didn't. I think he just told everyone, so now he has to truly believe it. Yeah, he's been drawn back, falling leaf, Matt watered silk, the cat dances on the wall, Matt the boar rushes downhill. Ah, the boar rushes downhill again. We love the boar that rushes downhill. River undercuts the bank, nearly lost him his head. Yeah, very bad, very bad. Now, okay, please just take this stupid sword now. Oh, and he and Belial were no longer alone in the Heart of Stone. Men in breastplates are there. And they fought with Aiel. Yeah, they're gonna have some problems there. Yeah, okay. So everyone's fighting again around him. It's a bit like last book. Everyone's just fighting. And the old wound was breaking open. That's unfortunate. Yeah, he just wants him to defend himself. I know he can't take the sword, so why didn't he let Rand take it in the first place? Like, Rand was about to, I think, so, and then he came in and spouted the stuff. It's so funny. Whatever, whatever. Hey, Callandor, defend yourself, take it or I will kill you now. If you will not take it, I will slay you. No. Oh, and a woman did that. Is it gonna be Moraine or unfair? Oh yeah, it's Moraine. She's like swaggering in. She's gonna one-shot him perhaps. Okay, now he's trying to attack Moraine, I think. Oh, and now the Forsaken says no. Screams no, and then then the Spellfire stuff comes out and hi Ulbek, yeah, he wins again, Luz Theron, yeah. Okay, so a bar of white fire hotter than the sun shot from the Acidi's hands, a glaring rod that banished all shadows before it. Belial became a shape of shimmering motes. Oh, did he just hit him with that? Like, didn't he just pot away or whatever? Okay, I think she just killed him. Might have killed him here. And the fighting had stopped. Okay, so we won now. That's great. That was a great final battle. So we can go to the next book now. He was right concerning one thing. Moraine said you must take Callandor. Okay. It is your birthright, yeah. Actually interesting that Moraine could kill a Forsaken like that. Like, he didn't even, like, deflect or whatever. He was just like, oh, you shoot that at me, but I just said you were puny. Why aren't you puny? That is so rude. Hi, Quarkspar. Yeah, you made it. We just were with the Forsaken that got rotted by balefire by Moraine, yeah. Oh, nope, you missed the best part. Oh, he's back, I think. Yeah, take it, Rand. Okay, now the black lightning things take her up and throw her away. I don't know. Oh, it's Balsamon. Great. So she really did apparently kill that Forsaken dude who just was like there for 2 pages and then died. Okay. So hi, Balsamon. We're back at this. And he's hovering around again. Twice in this life I have offered you the chance to serve me living. Twice you have refused and wounded me. Now you will serve the Lord of the Grave and Death. Die, Lutheran Kinslayer. Die, Randall Thor. It is time for you to die. I take your soul. Okay, he now takes a soul, apparently. I don't know. At least that's what he says. I don't think he will do that. Yeah, they probably lived in a utopia, but I don't know. I think it I think you're referring to the comment about them learning to kill from a book. I think it more referred to the weapons, like they use swords as fighting, but yeah. And okay, so now Rand is going for Callandor because, yeah, okay, why not? Oh, and Balsamon hit him again. And it tore something loose, trying to pull a part of him away. Okay, he really wants his soul. That's unfortunate. No, Methany, you're behind 5 minutes. No problem. We'll make I'll do a little break after this one, like a discussion break, and then, yeah, we'll go on with 56. Yeah, I mean, it's logical that he can tear out souls because he does it with the Grey Man, if I remember correctly, but... Okay, now he has the hilt of Callandor in his hand. The one power surged through him, a torrent greater than he could believe, from Sidene into the sword. Is he still going mad? He should still be going mad, so what's gonna happen there? Is that gonna be resolved, or are we left with Mad Rand again? Okay, and it's shining bright. Shining pretty bright. With infinite slowness that balance firmed, it was still as though he stood barefoot on a razor's edge. Yet something told him this was the best that could be expected. Channel this much of the power, he must dance on the sharpness as he had danced the forms of the sword. Yeah, it's like a bit like casting, that's true. That's true. And the tearing, so Callandor shields him against his soul being taken. That is, I mean, that's a nice thing. Nice thing, Callandor. You're doing good already. This time I mean to finish it once and for all. I mean to finish it now. But it's not time on Gaiden, or whatever it's called. It's not that yet. So why would you think this is the end? Balsamon fled, man and shadow vanishing. For a moment Rand stared, frowning. There had been a sense of holding as Balsamon left. A twisting, as if Balsamon had in some way bent what was. Okay, so he's using space-time teleportation. That's cool. Oh, and now okay, yeah, Rand teleports away. Great. I am a hunter now. Okay, that's a badass line. That is such a badass line. Seems that the hunter has become the hunted. Love it. Rand, get him, get him. Oh no, we go to Egwene. I mean, I love Egwene, but I kind of want to see Rand step Balsamon again. I mean, that's tradition. At the end of the book, Balsamon gets stepped and vanishes and is like, no, how could you defeat me? So unfortunate. Okay, and the battle is like rocking the rock at the stone, and she frees them from the cell. That's cool. Yeah, where's she going now? Will she see them in the bizarre world? Or, I don't know. Yeah, every cell's empty. No one would dream themselves in this place. I mean, as a nightmare, perhaps. Any prisoner who managed to reach Tel'aran'rhiod would dream of a pleasanter place. Yeah, but it might be subconscious feelings that you think you deserve to be locked up or whatever. You might dream of that. So... Okay, there's the shape. A woman. Is that unfair? I know. It's always unfair, but... Okay, and it's apparently Amiko Nagoyen. And she is toying drowsily with one of the stolen ter'angreal. That's gonna bite you in the ass. It was possible to cut a woman off from the true source even if she had already embraced saidar, but severing a weave already established had to be much harder than damming the flow before it began, yeah. Oh, I think she just shielded her. Amiko Nagoyen screamed because she got shielded. You got done in, sister. Yeah. Terror twisted the dark friend's lovely face. She seemed to be babbling, but her shouts were whispers too soft for Egwene to understand. Yeah, that's what you get. And then she blows open the cell door. And there was nothing in there except for one burning rush torch. I don't know what the rush torch is. I'm just gonna assume it's some kind of special torch. But Amiko is bound and the door is open. And then she stepped out of the dream. Yeah, now she's like back in reality. And of course the door is still not locked, but I think perhaps the spell is now broken. We should be able to walk out, Egwene said. Help me to my feet and I will get rid of the lock. Amiko will not trouble us. That scream was her. Yeah, so they got them. It is the dumbest thing in this book series, I think, till now, that they didn't search them. I mean, whatever. That's completely on them being stupid and prideful, yeah. The invisible wall was still there. It shimmered now. There were moments when she almost thought she could feel the true source beginning to fill her with the power almost. The shield wavered in and out of existence, too fast for her to detect. Why? Why? I bound her, shielded her. She's a living thing, not lifeless iron. She must be shielded still. Something must have happened to the shield set on us, but Amiko is still managing to hold it. That's a problem. That's a problem. I will have to try again. Okay, now she just goes back into Tel'aran'rhiod and tries again. Okay, why not? Yeah, I know, Metheny, but it's so stupid. It's so stupid that like they are sent by the Emerald Sea. They are not sent there unprotected. I mean, I don't know. I don't. It's probably to show that they think they are the best, but. Oh, that is a lovely scene. Can you go to sleep again so soon? Nynaeve asked finally. Sing to me. Like when I was a little girl, please. Aww. That's actually a pretty sweet scene after their little interactions they had before. I really like that. And now we're with Matt. Great. Hey Matt, are you still fighting High Lords? No. Okay. Okay. Oh, great. I think he's starting to go into the torture chamber. And Sundar is still with him. That's cool. I really like Sundar. I at first thought that he might betray us, but perhaps he won't. I don't know. I mean, we're not in Tower of God. It's not like everyone backstabs you here. So... A pretty young woman. What? What? Did I miss something? Where did she come from? Yeah, it's a woman in a cell. Who is that? Who is that? Is that the hawk for Perrin? Is Matt finding Perrin's hawk here? Or is it is that where Bail had been transported to, and now she's like in Dream Bizarre World, trapped or whatever. But I thought she was still with the others, so it's probably not her, I think. Oh no, I'm so stupid. Of course, it's the Aes Sedai that got a Gwent. Okay, just the Aes Sedai that got a Gwent. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh god, she's like, help me! It's so bad. Help me, please! Yeah, that's unfortunate. And he's like, this looks interesting. What are you doing? Okay, and she tells him to unlock the door, I think. Yeah, he's supposed to open the door. Yeah, and he doesn't realize that she's bound. I know he's not in the dream. That's why I thought a buddy that is trapped in the dream. But I didn't think it was the Aes Sedai buddies then. I know now that's both the idiots that tried to keep them in the cell without searching them properly. So. Yeah, it's probably that they might overlook non-channeling stuff. Though I would argue that Terangreal is channeling stuff. I would always be on the lookout for Terangreal and my prisoners, even if they're like little farmers or whatever. Oh, and now she's crying. Only she looks like it's a bloody halfman in there. Yeah, because Egwene is gonna come out and then you're gonna have a bad time. Yep, Egwene's still at sleep. Perhaps Egwene is currently torturing her in the dream. Okay, yeah, they both are battered up. Matt from Corthan, Nynaeve said, sounding shocked. If Nynaeve sounds shocked, then yeah, man. What under the light are you doing here? Came to bloody rescue you. My job. You can tell me why you look as if you'd been fighting bears later, if you want. Yeah, he's offering to carry Egwene. Yeah, and through all the commotion, they now plan to run away. And they try to wake up Egwene. Why did you wake me? I must understand it. If I loosen the bonds on her, she will wake and I'll never catch her again. But if I do not, she can go all the way to sleep and... Matrim Corton, what under the light are you doing here? That's so stupid. I love that she says the exact same thing Nynaeve says. Like, because she's a mirror of her a bit. And she... I don't know, it's a cool thing to do. You tell her, he told Nynaeve. I'm too busy trying to rescue you. Oh, Julian is there, yeah. Julian, yeah. And he's like, yes, they are angry at me because I betrayed them. But I had to. The one with many honey-colored braids spoke to me and I had to do it. Yeah, of course. If that is all cleared up, could we go now? Yeah, go. Run. Run away. Great, just run away. Yes. And she's like, please, I will come back to the light. I will swear to obey you. With the oath wrote in my hands, I will swear. Please do not. Oh. Oh, Nynaeve just hits her. Okay. It is gone, Elaine said excitedly. Yeah, so the shielding is now gone. She probably held on to that because she wanted to bargain with them to let her go, I guess. Yeah. I would like to change every last thing about her, Nynaeve said grimly. Oh yeah, they just, yeah, okay, Nynaeve heals all of them, that's good. So now they don't look like beaten up tomatoes anymore. I don't think that women could move, a woman could move. Why did you hit her? About that, Matt, about that. Oh, and now they like lift him up in the air until his boots dangle a good pace above the floor. I have to say they're being pricks here to Matt. He just saved their lives. And that's pretty ungrateful. Why the frick would they do that? I mean, yes, of course there's some information he does not have, but I mean, he saved their lives. Why are they being such pricks to him? You don't understand anything, Matrim Corthan. Yeah, then explain it to him. Until you do understand, I just suggest you keep your opinions to yourself. Yeah, fine. Yeah, have a temper tantrum. I don't know. This is weird. This is very disrespectful. I really don't like this. I mean, who do they think they are? He just saved them. Whatever. Anyway. Now, I don't think it's hilarious. It's abuse. I think that's abuse. I think that's pretty clear abuse. What they're doing to Matt is absolutely disgusting. I don't know. I don't understand it. I mean, they're like, we have our own worries. We're not gonna tell you though. But you hurt our feelings because you saved us, and then you cared for someone who was from an outside perspective in need of help. That's bad, Matt, because we say so. Here, be like... I don't know. I really dislike this scene. I don't know. What I understand is that I got you out of something you couldn't get yourself out of, and you all have as much gratitude as a bloody Terran ferryman with a toothache. You are right, Nynaeve said. As much as it pains me to say it, Matt, you're right. Oh, really? After all of that, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's written the way that, I think it's the way that's written that they just, like, they were so desperate and they, like, had to be snapped back into reality here a bit. But I still dislike it. I mean, it's character flaw, yes. I agree, Cyan. Yeah, it's character flaw. I mean, characters have to have those. I would have not, yeah, Nynaeve, with Nynaeve it fits, yeah. Yeah, because Elaine doesn't do anything. Yeah, that fits as well, because I don't think Elaine would have done this. Because Elaine's a bit more like cool-headed, I think, as the other two. So I think that's, I mean, the writing is consistent, so it's not bad writing, it's just a situation I hate. Yeah. Yeah, now they have to flee. I'm not leaving just yet, Matt. I mean to find Leandrin and skin her. Okay, that's your plan. You're gonna do that. Let's see if Leandrin gets her comeuppance in this book, but I don't think so. I think she's gonna be around for longer, probably. Yeah, and Elaine just wants to hit Georgia Beer a lot. Okay. Are you all deaf? There's a battle going on. I came here to rescue you, and I mean to rescue you. Let's go, yeah. Hi, Tom. Yes, thanks for dropping by. I hope you have a great evening, and I enjoyed the finale a lot. We had a Forsaken for 2 pages again, like in the first book, so it's kind of making me nostalgic. Well, I'm not staying in the middle of battle, he shouted. I'm leaving. Do you hear it? Yeah. They did not even look back. Probably get themselves killed out there. Somebody will stick a sword in them while they are looking in the other way. Yeah. Okay, so they're after them now because they want to find Leandrin. Great, great, okay. Yeah, like, they're so invincible getting hit in the head with a slingshot. Whatever. Oh, and now we have Perrin. And he looks for Fail. Okay, so he's like breaking Fail out all the time. What happens there? Yeah, weird. Let's see where this goes. Okay, and he runs after Rand runs after someone. At least that's what he thinks he saw. So he teleported probably to Tel'aran'rhiod fully, perhaps? You are here too strongly, young bull. The flesh weakens. You do not care to hold on to it enough. Some flesh and dream will die together. Okay. Find her. That's all I ask. Find her. Yond here, young bull. Okay, he's now at the door. There was a tiny pattern worked into the metal, so Finder's eyes almost did not see it. Falcons, thousands of tiny falcons. She has to be here. I do not think I can last much longer. Why is she porting around? Is that a failsafe to keep him away from her? Okay, now the door shattered. Oh, within 100 paces from the broken doors, a circle of light surrounded a falcon chained to a perch. Was she always like this? Was a part of her always bound until Tel'aran'rhiod and now he finds part of her true self that will now be set free? Or is it just her? This is so weird. Oh, and the falcon is attacking him here. Why? Falcons attack him. Great. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's like, it's like the thing he was afraid of in book 1, the ravens picking and eating him. That's what the scary scene on the hills. You remember? This is the scene played out a bit. So he has to face one of his fears. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. The hedgehog was a very good trap. If it can like teleport her around as well. Oh, the chain that held her leg was fastened to the perch with a tiny log shaped like a hedgehog. Okay, so it is her. It's not a part of her that was always there. And he snapped the chain. Let's see, let's go. Ah, this is very cool. And now he's awake, and Fael was kneeling over him. My poor Perrin, my poor blacksmith, you were hurt so badly. Fael, my falcon. Ah, they're together now, I guess. I don't know, they might be. Rand was still in the heart of the stone, but it was different. Yeah, he's in Teleranriel now. Where is this place? More important, where is Baalzamon? Yeah, where are you, Baalzamon? Oh, and Balefire is sent against him. And he's like baseball batting it away. That's good. Yeah, I think so too, Methany. It's probably just the hedgehog. Okay, so he like cut it into two, the beam. And apparently they burn things out of existence, the Balefire projectiles. Yeah, it's like the nothing from Neverending Story. Just more beautiful. And Rand is randomly swinging Callandor around. That's good. Yeah, yeah. Chase him, man. Chase him. Yeah, Baalzamon's running away from him. Why? And there are sudden Myrtle and Trollocs. I hope Myrtle Detective is not there and gonna be dead, so... Oh no, Rebirth when killed by Balefire. Yeah, might be like existence erasing. Okay. It's like they have their magic battle with shaping the landscape around them and stuff. That's so cool. And now flames come. And he smashes the fires flat. Reality trembled, he could feel it unraveling, feel himself unraveling. He was being pushed out of here into some other place where nothing existed at all. Okay, where is that? Is that the in-between thing? Perhaps he's gonna meet the creator? I don't know. Yeah, Rand is terrifying, he's mad. So it might be a world that he's pulled into where you teleport through, I don't know. Yeah, he could not even begin to imagine what it was that he did. That's pretty badass. Ah, yeah, that might be. I have not played Mass Effect 3, but that makes... I think I get it, yeah. Yeah, so he's on a very thin path or whatever. And now he runs through corridors again. Yeah, okay, and Baalzamon just... Yeah, this time one of them must die. That Baalzamon knew it as well was clear. Yeah, so because he's now afraid. Okay. Okay, now someone tries to drown the other one. I think Baalzamon tries to drown him and he makes it air again. And ran on, and suddenly the air gained weight. Oh man, yeah, he's increasing the pressure. Like, literally, Baalzamon is increasing the pressure. Yeah, now the air is solid. Yeah. He sprang each trap and ran on. What Baalzamon twisted to destroy him, he made right without being aware of how. Yeah, so his loose therinness is like helping him here. Yeah, I have to play the Mass Effect series one day. I think I've heard they're good. I know the ending is not as diverse as people wanted, like it is just the same cutscene with 3 different colors or something. I think there was an outrage way back when it came out, but I think the universe is probably pretty cool. He had brought things back into natural balance, forced them into line with his own dance down that impossibly thin divide between existence and nothingness. But the knowledge was distant. Yeah, this putting stuff in line is, I mean, it lines up with him lining up the corpses, so yeah. All his awareness lay in the pursuit, the hunt, the death that must end it, yeah. And then he was in the heart of the stone again. And Baalzamon backs away. Oh, and black lines like steel wires seem to run off from Baalzamon into the darkness. So he's got that weird connection thing again, yeah. To the main body, probably. I will not be undone, Baalzamon cried. Okay, now he's crying. Why? I cannot be defeated, aid me. What is he talking about? What's his plot? I mean, he was like, oh, I'm so strong, and then he's getting like running away because his friend suddenly has Callandor. I mean, wasn't that the plan? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, hi Sarah. Hope you have a great Christmas time as well. Yeah, so Baalzamon's so weird. What is he doing? Or what is it doing? Okay, now he flings darkness balls at him. You are destroyed, Ren shouted. Callandor spun in his hands. Its light roiled the darkness, severed the steel black lines around Baalzamon, and Baalzamon convulsed. Yeah, I mean, now he's just cut off from his avatar again. I mean, he's still alive in his hell dimension. As if there were 2 of him, he seemed to dwindle and grow larger at the same time. You are undone! Ren plunged the shining blade into Baalzamon's chest for the 3rd time in 3 books. Baalzamon screamed and the fires of his face flared wildly. Fool! The great lord of the dark can never be defeated except for 3 times already. Yeah, and he's just like cutting up that body now. And he's in another heart of the stone. Oh, he's back in the normal one. Okay. And at Ren's feet lay the body of a man sprawled on its back with a hole burned through the chest. Might have been a handsome man in his middle years, except that there, where his eyes and mouth would have been, were only pits from which rose tendrils of black smoke. Well, I hope he's dead now. I know he's not. That is just an avatar. Or perhaps some human he controlled for some time, I don't know. Might have been a real human. But I think the Baalzamon entity is still alive. I mean, because it's an eldritch thing in another world. Still my theory, so. I've done it. I have killed Baalzamon, killed Shaitan. I have won the last battle. That was not the last battle. I mean, how are they planning to steal Callandor from Ren when Ren can like one-shot Baalzamon with it? What? That's so, you know. And I don't think Belial was stronger than Baalzamon. So what was Belial's purpose? Like he came in and was killed by Moray in one shot. No, this can't be. I just said you were insignificant and now I'm dead. That was a bit weird. I will make it end. Stop, he shouted. I am Rand al'Thor. I am the Dragon Reborn. One by one, veiled men and helmeted, they knelt to him, crying, the dragon is reborn! The dragon is reborn! Yeah, that's good. Good stuff. So he's now got Tyr behind him. And, I mean, Tyr doesn't have a High Lord anymore, I guess, because the High Lord was just Moraine. So, pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. So we've got dead Balsamon body in front of us. And finally the dragon is reborn. Yeah. And that's the name of the book, so yeah. Yeah, too bad you missed Moraine's headshot, but I mean, why not? Okay. Okay, so that was great. I'm gonna take a sip of water. And then I will learn to drink. Yeah. I don't think I was that excited about the headshot because it was so random. I thought he was not dead. I just thought that can't be it. She just she telegraphed it. Why would it? Yeah. I know, like, Matt knocked out 2, I think. And yeah, so they have 9, I guess, whatever. Okay, so chapter 56. Are you ready? Are you ready for the last chapter? It's weird because there was so much stuff that wasn't, like, addressed here. Last book we had at least 1 chapter of Moraine Dumbledoring to us, so yeah. Yeah, Sarah, that's what I'm on about. It's so weird. So I am the best. You cannot best me because my head is gone. It's so stupid. Puny creature, how? So, chapter 56, we've made it. We've made it through book 3. 3 books. Last chapter. Is it some... Okay, it is some more than 2 pages more than last time. I'm not gonna read it. I'm just gonna, I'm gonna read it now, but I'm just gonna... So, 6 pages more. Yeah. And then we will also, after that, read the cover for Shadow Rising. Because that's what the next book is, at least it told me here. Yeah, book 4 of the Wheel of Time, Shadow Rising. But we are now gonna get... Yeah, Moraine the Forsaken Destroyer. How many has she killed now? 2? No, 1. Brand has killed 1, Green Man has killed 1, and Moraine has killed 1. So, there are 10 left now. Unfortunate. Yeah, next book, Balsamon is gonna be back you didn't know I had another avatar ready. He probably has, it's like these old cartoons, do you know those when I don't know if you know this kind of story, but in old cartoons there was always one episode where there was the story, like the children or whatever borrowed something from their parents or whatever, and then they thought, yeah, it's the most precious thing they have, and then the parents give it to them, and then it breaks, and they try the whole episode to fix it, and in the end they understand, no, I have to come clear with my parents, I have to tell them I broke it, and they break it, and then parents go to the cupboard, open it, and there's the whole cupboard full of the thing they just broke, and this is like Balsamon's body. It's like, don't worry, I have more. And she just pulls out 37 other bodies. Why would you think that? Because the strings are so weird, and the strings and the dark string from the thread from book 1, that's so obvious that Balsamon's just connected to the avatars, I think. Yeah, it's like in book 1. Yeah, so People of the Dragon. Okay. I will just read this part because it seems to be an epic part again. Throughout this city of Tyr, people woke with the dawn, speaking of the dreams they had had, dreams of the dragon battling Balsamon in the heart of the stone, and when their eyes rose to the great fortress of the stone, they beheld a banner waving from its greatest height. Across a field of white flowed a sinuous form like a great serpent, scaled in scarlet and gold, but with a golden lion's mane and 4 legs, each tipped with 5 golden claws. Men came, stunned and frightened, from the stone to speak in hushed tones of what had happened in the night. Men and women thronged the streets, weeping as they shouted the fulfillment of the prophecy. The dragon, they shouted, Altor, the dragon Altor. That's so cool. Yeah, it's like reminiscent of the last book. So he has got Tommen had people on his side. Now he's got whole Tyr probably on his side now. Like, is he now the king of Tyr? Something like that? Will he be like that? I don't know, but yeah. So, Matt is here. And he's like, yeah, maybe he is. I hope Rand is a bit clearer in his mind now. Perhaps he is with Callandor. Perhaps Callandor can, like, absorb the taint. That would be a cool thing. That would be cool. It's also so funny that the Dragon Reborn wasn't in this book. Like, Rand was, there were, as I said, there were 4 passages where we saw Rand's perspective. I loved that. That was perfect. But yeah. Oh, and now the Aiel are walking with Rand. That's so cool. And a cloud of Terrans, not of defenders, were following him. And most of the few surviving High Lords, see, a few survived at least. The High Lords at least seem to think Rand would need them to help him rule the world. I mean, the last High Lord you, like, called up to a rank of a High Lord was a dick. So, but he died in 2 pages, but was still evil and drenched the city in despair and bad dreams. Reminds me of the Doctor Who episode, what's it called? Last of the Time Lords? Last of the Time Lords, yeah. Yeah, so the Aiel can now get away from the desert now. That's gonna be interesting. Yeah. 200 Aiel in the stone. They had lost a third of their numbers in the fight, but they had killed or captured 10 times as many defenders. How many defenders were there? Interesting. Yeah, so Matt's eyes brush across Ruark. And yeah, Ruark is reading something. What is he reading? Perhaps in the fortress there is something interesting, like that they need. Who would have thought an Aiel would read books? Why wouldn't they? They're not savages. They're just very, very effective in killing and surviving. Yeah, I thought it was over 100 Aiel that scaled the wall, but it might have been more on the rooftop still. So they probably had a second wave or whatever. Mad, I love Mad. Burn me, that Avienda nearly took my head off when I asked her if she could do any dances without spears. Yeah. Yeah, like the main characters, they, what do you say, complement each other perfectly. That's very good. And Matt tried to chat with Bane or Chiat alone, but they couldn't be parted because they're sisters. I don't know how many took the stone. I think it's like 200 and some more probably. Yeah, so if a third died, it has to, yeah. If they had lost a third, then they were indeed 300. That's true, yeah. Okay, now Moraine sits on the High Lord table. Where's the king, by the way? Wasn't there a king? No, that was an alien. I still can't believe Perrin is here in Tyr. Are you sure he's alright? Yeah, yeah. Like that was Ilion. I think I confused it with Ilion. Wasn't it Ilion where the palace was the same as the king's but a bit smaller? Yeah, okay. Moraine knows that Perrin saved his falcon. Yeah, like the Aiel, they're like a wave of death if they want. Oh, and she calls Fail his companion. That's cool. Okay, so Moraine shows them something among the Terangreal. What is it? A disc the size of a man's hand, made of 2 teardrops fitted together. One black as pitch. Oh, it's... Oh no, it's another seal broken, I think. I think it's another seal broken. Yeah. One of the seals, yeah. So how many are broken? 4, I think. 4 of 7 are now broken that we know of, if I remember correctly. Hi Ace. Yeah, I'm having a good day. I'm finishing it finally. Yeah, during the breaking of the world, they were scattered and hidden for safety. And she begins to sound like Varen, yeah. Yeah, twice before Rand faced Balsamon, and both times at least one of the seals was present. And this time unbroken, yeah. For the first time, the seal is unbroken. Yeah, you should probably like take that, wrap it up in chains, throw it in, like go into the middle of the ocean, throw it down, and you know, no one will ever know where it is. You think it does? Yeah, it matters that it's broken. Your pardon, he said. They all turned to stare at him as if he were interrupting something important. Yeah, they are like, they like leave out Matt. It's so weird. Matt is such a good asset. And he's like, burn me, break them out of a prison cell, save their lives half a dozen times between them before the night is done, and they glover as hard as the bloodiest to die, yeah. You do not mind if I ask a question, do you? You have all been talking this Aes business, and no one has bothered to tell me anything. Matt, what is that you wish to know? Moraine said. Yeah, Moraine at least has some sense. I want to know how all of this can be. The Stone of Tyr has fallen. The prophecy said that would never happen till the people of the dragon came. Does that mean we are the bloody people of the dragon? Yes, spoiler, yes it does. Yeah, Evelyn Seedkeeper of the Seals doesn't have the seals. It's it's a good one, Sion. That's good, yeah. Just fancy titles with her. I don't like her anyway. Stupid Emerald Seed. I'm sure she'll grow on me, but... You, me, Len, and a few hundred bloody Aiel. Yeah, it's probably mainly the Aiel. Because they are also of his blood, I think. Yeah. I came to stop Belial from killing Rand. I did not expect to see the Stone of Tyr fall. Yeah, but that's both pretty clear. Perhaps that was only clear to me because it was because it's a book. You know what I mean? Yeah, they're like it's like the best propaganda they have. I agree. Keeper of the Seals. Yeah, yeah. That sounds fancy. Let's put it in there in her name as well. Belial. Yeah. Okay, Sander went to Mother Gwenna. That's cool. Though he might have done something different. Rua cleared his throat. When a man wishes to become a clan chief, he must go to Ruidian, whatever that means. Perhaps we will find out now. Perhaps because Rand is now the clan chief of the world, he has to go to Ruidian. I hope so. The lands of Jen Aiel. Land that is not. Land that is not. What does that mean? And women who wish to become wise ones also make this journey. But they're making, but they're marking if they are marked is kept secret among themselves. The men who are chosen at Ruidian, those who survive, return marked on the left arm. So. Oh, they get like marked with the dragon's banner. It is a name not spoken except among the clan chiefs and the wise ones. We are the Aiel are the people of the dragon. Yeah, okay. Methany, it's all good. It's like take your time. Take your time. The Aiel are the people of the dragon. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of guessed that. I think that was the most likely thing. Because, like, they are Rand's people, like, literally his blood, or other way around. Like, Rand is their blood, so that makes sense as well. And it also has this added layer of them being a culture that is, like, waiting for the dragon. Yeah. But they knew the dragon would be from their culture, the new one, so. And Moraine didn't know that. Okay. Then it really is all done. Just as the prophecy said, we can all go on our way with no more worries. Yeah. How can you say that? Egwene demanded. Don't you understand? The Forsaken are loose. Yeah, I mean, 10 are loose, 3 are dead. And Moraine just has to Balefire them. So, I mean, every Aes Sedai just has to Balefire, learn Balefire, and, like, go there and ask, wow, I'm not so sure if you are really strong. Could you please tell me how strong you are? Of course, I am stronger than anyone. And then they lose their heads. That's surefire tactic to kill all the Forsaken. They'll never get behind that one. Like, that's so good that they now know how to defeat the Forsaken. Yeah, not to mention the Black Archer. We took only Amico and Joyja. 11 escaped. Yeah, so they need 2 more. I don't know. Yeah, I think every culture has the prophecy of the dragon, a different one, but together they are like the story, because like last time there was another prophecy we fulfilled with the book, and now we fulfilled this one here. So I think every people has a prophecy, and together they are making up this story, so to speak. So they are like complementing each other as well, the prophecies, I guess. That's my guess. So they need 2 more dark friends that can channel like Archer. 2 more they need to recruit. Or perhaps they already have those, but... And Elaine's like, yeah, I want to kill Leandra, and yeah. Of course, Matt said, of course. The stone has fallen to the people of the dragon, Rand has Callandor, and Shaitan is dead. Be quiet, you fool! Do you want to call his attention to you, naming the Dark One? Oh god, that's so stupid. The same thing as last time. He is not dead. So god. Yeah, whatever. But he's dead. Rand killed him. I saw the body. Yeah. You saw the body? A man's body, not the Dark One, Matt. Yeah, I mean, we know that. I think that's not a twist. I think everyone knows that's not the Dark One. It's just his avatar. Then who was it, Moraine? My memory has holes big enough for a wagon and team, but I remember Balsamon being in my dreams. I remember. Burn me. I do not see how I can ever forget, and I recognize what was left of that face. You recognize Balsamon? Or rather, the man who called himself Balsamon. Really? Really? The Dark One yet lives, imprisoned at Shaiol Ghul, and the shadow yet lies across the pattern. The light illumines us, yeah. Are you sure? Rand was certain. Yeah, I mean, how would he know? You seem to be saying Balsamon was not the Dark One at all. I don't understand. How can you be sure? And if he was not the Dark One, who was he? Balsamon was not the Dark One? What? What? But that's his name. That's per definition. It's like saying a cookie's not a cookie. I mean, what are you talking about? I mean, the person wasn't who called himself Baalzamon was not Baalzamon. Yeah, but... Yeah, that was a man's body. Can you believe that if the Dark One were killed, he would leave a human body? No. I might have predicted some. Yeah, like I said, my theory, my hypothesis is still the same. It's like Baalzamon is this entity and it like is linked to certain avatars or whatever, and that might be normal people or husks or whatever. So this was just a husk, I think. I think that was pretty clear. But I don't remember if I predicted that in any other way. But I'm pretty sure Baalzamon is not the guy. I knew that. That was pretty clear because Baalzamon's pretty clearly an eldritch being, like from another plane. It's probably its own dimension or something cool like that. Baalzamon's not a guy. So. I can be sure for the simplest of reasons, Naive. However fast decay took it, yeah, it was a man's body. The man Rand killed was a man. Okay, so it was just someone who took over, perhaps. Perhaps he was the first of the Forsaken freed. Oh, that might be. Yeah, that might be good. Yeah, that might make sense. Then I would wonder, though, how he was... Like, who started all of this? Yeah, okay. We'll talk about the other prediction, but yeah, so... yeah, the man he killed was a man. Yeah, I think that makes sense, the first Forsaken. But who freed the first Forsaken? How did that come to pass? Was there like a cult of... Like Arja that tried to break a seal and managed that, and then it started? How did the event start? Like, because if it's still imprisoned inside, I don't know. Perhaps it was from another world even, because we know the prison's the same in every reality. I may know who he was, Egwene paused. At least I have a clue. Varen showed me a page from an old book that mentioned Baalzamon and ISHAMAEL together. Oh, was it ISHAMAEL? It was almost high-chat and very nearly incomprehensible, but I remember something about a name hidden behind a name. Maybe Baalzamon was ISHAMAEL. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, yeah. That would make a lot of sense. Now, the only question is ISHAMAEL, like, was Baalzamon's mind in ISHAMAEL or not? Like, was it ISHAMAEL's own doing and he just pretended to be the Dark One all the time without consulting the Dark One? You know what I mean? Yeah, the seals are weakening, but why? Like, decay through time? I don't think so. Okay, so I'm glad I was close. I mean, it all makes perfect sense to me. Like, it's nothing that is like mind-blowing here. It's like, okay, it's just like the information is fitting perfectly into what I assumed. Like, that's how I feel currently. I really like it, though. It's very well written. I really do like this. Name hidden behind a name, yeah. Perhaps I got it. I have to, like, look, you can look back at the video, and I will too, and we will see. Perhaps it was ISHAMAEL, but if it was, at least 9 of the 13 still live. 9? Why not? So ISHAMAEL, Belal, Aginor, and Bathamael are dead. Okay. And Lanfair is now probably pretty happy. Oh, wow. Lanfair is gonna be so happy if she finds out that ISHAMAEL's dead. Like, can Callandor kill Forsaken? I mean, if the Balefire stuff is stronger than Callandor, that would kind of be stupid, so I assume he's really dead. Lanfair and Samael and Ravine. Okay, Raven. Raven is a new one. We might get him or her in the next book. Lanfair and Samael. Yeah, Samael didn't seem so bad, I don't know. He's like more the political A-bag. Yeah, that's true. But he does claim he's the Dark One, though, sometimes. So, yeah. Three of the seals are broken. Only 4 still hold. Only those 4 seals stand between the Dark One and the world. And it may be that even with those whole, he can touch the world after a fashion. Okay. Okay, it's not the last battle. Yeah, I know. Yeah, ISHAMAEL was like, he was on drugs all the time. That's why he did it. And Matt's like, oh god, are we starting with this again? Okay, a tall young woman of regal bearing entered the room, wearing a coronet with a golden hark in flight above her brows. Her black hair swept off to pale shoulders, and her dress of the finest red silk left those shoulders bare, along with the considerable expanse of what Matt noted as an admirable bosom. Okay, so we've got a best girl here, I don't know. In the show that was ISHAMAEL. Yeah, then that makes a lot more sense as well. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I love the actor. So we see him 2 more times. That's cool. For a moment, she studied Ruark. Is that, no, okay, I'm not gonna do that. Is that Fail? Is Fail like the princess and that's the reveal, even though they don't have a king? Then she turned them on the women on the table, coolly imperious. Mad, she appeared to ignore completely. I am not used to being given messages to carry, she announced, flourishing a folded parchment in one slim hand. And who are you, child? I am Berylane, first of Maine. Berylane, first of Mayenne. Okay, I know, it's like to the north, isn't it? Okay, new person. Where are you, Mayenne? Was I mistaken? Is Mayenne somewhere else? Where is Mayenne? Oh, it's to the east. Okay, I'm stupid. Yeah, it's to the east. Yeah, I found it. Great. So is she the queen? No, she's probably the princess of Mayenne. Mayenne? I'm gonna look it up. It's probably in the... Like, I can't spoil myself anymore, I guess, so... Mayenne. There. Mayenne, okay. Okay, she's been mentioned before, okay. Mayenne. A moment, child, who gave this to you, and why did you bring it if you are so unused to carrying messages? I do not know. She was impressive. Okay, that was that Lanfair? Did Lanfair give this message to them? I know it's not a meme. I'm not doing it on purpose. I really I see her everywhere because it's like the stealth Forsaken. And she's going to Ruark. You are the leader of these Aiel men. You are fighting to disturb my sleep. Perhaps I will ask you to dine with me one day quite soon. Okay, she's weird. Yeah, she's very weird. I am told the dragon Reborn has taken the stone. Inform the Lord Dragon that the first of Mayenne will dine with him tonight. Oh, is that the start of the next book? We will dine with Rand and her from Mayenne. And she marched out of the room. Great. I would like to have her in the tower as a novice, Egwene and Elaine said. It almost like echoes. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Sometimes it is unfair, yeah. She was impressive. Who would be impressive and who would like, what do you say? Gaslight people like that, you know? So she's perhaps, like she might be this, so I think she's the princess, so like Elaine. So we've got 2 princesses in the room, and we didn't even know. At least I didn't. Listen to this. Luce Theron was mine, he is mine, and he will be mine forever. Okay, it's Lanfair. I give him into your charge to keep for me until I come. Oh, that's nice. It's like a dog shelter. Lanfair's like, yeah, I'm done with this stupid stuff. Not gonna try to weasel my way into stuff and do plots. You, whatever, do whatever you do. I will wait for my spot in the prophecy that I know will come and then we'll fight. It is signed Lanfair. And you thought it was done. You are Taverin mad, a threat more crucial to the pattern than most. And the sound of the Horn of Valir, nothing's done for you yet. They were all looking at him. And if sadly, Egwene as though she had never seen him before. Elaine, as if she expected him to change into someone else. Roark had a certain respect in his eyes, though Matt would just as soon have done without it, all things considered. Well, of course, he told them. I understand. I wonder how soon Tom will be fit to travel. Next book we have Tom again, that's good. Time to run. Maybe Perrin will come with us. You can count on me. Yeah, and from the outside the cries still rose, increasing. The dragon Altor, the dragon Altor, the dragon Altor, the dragon. That was the book. No, and there is another prophecy. And it was written that no hand but his should wield the sword held in the stone, but he did draw it out like fire in his hand, and his glory did burn the world. Thus did it begin, thus do we sing his rebirth, thus we sing the beginning. From Doin Toldarate, Songs of the Last Age, Quarto 9, The Legend of the Dragon. Composed by Boen, Song Mistress at Taralan, the Fourth Age. Yeah. Okay. And I will now read the cover of the next one, which is here. The stone of Tyr, invulnerable fortress of legend, is fallen. The children of the dragon have risen to the call of prophecy and marched to aid the light. Callandor, the sword that is not a sword, is held by Randall Thor, the man proclaimed as the dragon reborn. But still the shadows lengthen, and still the Forsaken grow in strength. If he is to fight them, Ren must master the male half of the true source, a power corrupted by the Dark One, a power that drives man to madness, a power that may save or damn the world. Okay, so nothing new here. Nothing new in the cover. Whatever. That was cool. Whew. That was good. That was so good. I'll put it in my bookshelf now, and yeah. Nah, I'm just gonna let it rest here. Perhaps there is something I have to look up. But yeah. So, thanks for the journey in this book. It was a lot of fun. And I'm very glad that you're with me on this journey. I know it's probably sometimes it's so it apparently works reading a book on YouTube. Oh, Quarkspar, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. I can get a great pizza for that. And you're hyping up the next book. I know. So, yeah. Also, remember to like the video. I will like my own video. I'm prideful now. Yeah, I hope Quarkspar and everyone that you enjoy the content, and I do my best to do it a bit more uniquely, perhaps. Because, I mean, it's a guy reading a book on YouTube. I mean, what? Bethany, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's so much fun. Thanks to you, and so much fun reading this. It's like, I think the best thing is that the story is so complex and long. That's what really draws me in. Like, it's just this, like you can really live in this world. And I think I've talked about this before. I think you really get the feeling that Robert Jordan lives in this world, or he lived in this world. May he rest in peace. Like, yeah, it is. It's one of those few stories where you understand that the author that was probably the world in his head, I think, because like, being so deep inside it, and I've not really seen continuity errors as well, you know, and I'm very nitpicky. If you've seen some other reactions or whatever, I'm sometimes very nitpicky, but I've not found anything. Like, there are things I don't agree with, like characters doing stuff like Nynaeve did to Matt here in the penultimate chapter, you know, but it's well written. It's always so good. Yeah, the next book, I will actually fetch that one, but we may look at the cover. So it's like this dark, shadowy land. Where might we? Yeah, oh yeah, we are probably gonna go to the Aiel Waste. Yeah, in reverse. Yeah, we'll go there. It's probably gonna be a fun thing. It's a very me book, yeah. Like, I couldn't put, like, I wouldn't know which one was my favorite. I think 2 and 3 are on par currently. There are parts of book 2 that I like more, and there are parts of book 3 I like more. But all in all, like on average, they are both very good. And book 1 was, I think, a bit below them, but just because I don't know, it felt like just the introductory dreaming of this whole universe, you know. Yeah, if there's a chapter I have to read on reverse or whatever, we'll figure out how to do that. We'll figure that out. I plan on recording some stuff in advance, so you might like perhaps. I don't know if would it be a spoiler if you told me which chapter it is. If that's a spoiler, then don't tell me. But like. Yeah, I hope that everything will be tied up nicely in the end. I have faith in Robert Jordan and Brandon Sanderson for that matter as well. I like Brandon Sanderson. Like, I've never read anything of his, but yeah, I've still got the Mistborn stuff in my other bookshelf. But yeah, I really like this world, and I really think it's probably gonna be nicely tidied up. But yeah, so if there's a chapter, I don't know. So it's 2 chapters. Okay. I don't know if yeah, okay, so it's like 25. Like, just tell me the numbers, and if I should I record like some like 5 or 6 chapters, like, you know, then I know it, and I will put it into the reaction. You know, I will like do a reverse, like a mirror world reading or whatever. I will make a special video about that. So. So you said 25 and 26. Okay, I will once read 25 and 26, and after that mirror version 26 and 25. It's probably not going to be that long a video because I don't know, but we'll see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Like, I will start the second book, the 4th book, probably personally tomorrow, because I have my after I've got my glasses fixed, because they broke. Unfortunate, but it's just a screw loose. So I will do my best to get them repaired tomorrow, and then I will start reading book 4. But I will only probably start publishing it and like, or whatever you say, uploading them. No, publishing them late January, because I want to record some other stuff, and then I have like some Wheel of Time in advance and stuff like that, because I want to do a bit more for the channel next year. I still have to finish 1899. I still have to read the last Dune book. Oh, Quark's Bar, thanks. Not too much. It's I'm happy that you enjoy the ride with me. Shadow Rising, it will definitely go to the Aiel Waste. Definitely go to the Aiel Waste. And I think, because I think the last chapter set up some stuff for the next book, I guess. So my guess is that we have more unfair shenanigans. I guess Mayene will play a part. It might be that Rand is first going to Mayene and from there into the Waste and then to Ruidean. I'm probably sure we get Ruidean perhaps next book. I'm not sure, but so, because it's the Aiel now see him as their leader, but he has to prove himself still. It's like Paul. He's like in Dune. Paul was their leader already, Muad'Dib, but through the battle with, what was his name? You know which one, like when the first battle he had where he like asserted himself as part of the clan, but he still had to ride the sandworm. So yeah, I know definitely is a strong word. I will eat my words on the end of the next book if it's not the case. But Ruidean has been teased so much. I hope we get there. It's like I don't know, it's some ornamental ironwork in Mayene, yeah, perhaps. Yeah, perhaps the gate is there. Perhaps the gate that Perrin Smith is there. Perrin's gate. It would be so funny if Balsamon was in the end destroyed by the Emonsfield Badger, by Bela and by Perrin's gate and by Matt's dice. They all fall on him and do a space-time explosion that kills. Yeah. Yeah, I now have enough for drinks and pizzas for my wife and me. Yeah, that's true. It's gonna be, we'll, Bela's not the dark one, Bela's the creator. Bela, I still think, Bela and the creator are Saidin and Saidar personified. And they make up the creator. That's my hypothesis. Yeah. So we can you can put questions in the chat, of course, as always, and I have Methany's questions as well, and he posted them yesterday, I think. So yeah, R2D2 Bela. Yeah, the Badger's the creator. Badger and Bela, like the Saidin and Saidar. Badger and Bela, male and female. Yeah, so the first question, I think, Methany, is basically that you posed is basically, how did I like the way this book was, that they were like parting again and then coming together again. I really enjoyed Matt being here and there being such a focus on Matt because I love Matt's character. And I love the, when it's alluded to him, remembering places like Camelin and he was not there, like it just shows that he wasn't in the books basically. He was just for one chapter or two in the books of purpose. I think it was six chapters in the books before he got possessed, so to speak. And now we've got new Matt. I liked Perrin's stuff. I think I was okay with the amount of Perrin stuff. I really like his chapters, but they're like always, or not always, but in some cases these more thoughtful, calm, and restful chapters. Not always, of course. Sometimes you just kill someone, but I really like that part. I like the Aes Sedai shenanigans with Elaine and Egwene and Nynaeve. The way they are like this, the three sisters now, and they've yeah, I like them splitting up. I'm not a fan of groups traveling all the time. Like in a good story, you change up character pairings. Like we've had Egwene and Perrin in book 1, we've got Egwene and Nynaeve in book 2, we've got Perrin and Tom. No, sorry, not Perrin and Tom, but Perrin and Fael and Moraine and Lan, and they've not been paired in book 1. You know what I mean? It's switched up and we get more depth to the characters through that. That's why I really like that. And I'm okay with them meeting up in the end of the book to beat the bad one. And if it's something different next time, it's okay as well. It's just cool to see them like share. I would like more perhaps to see them share some stories and impressions, because they're probably not gonna do that off screen, but sometimes that helps development as well, and them seeing that they are growing up as well, like on their own, and they are changing, and that there are new things to learn about them, like when they meet again. Because sometimes when that doesn't happen, it's weird. Like in TV shows, it's like with I don't know, when Arya comes back in Game of Thrones, and it was always already the bad writing there. Like it started there already. It had started. And Arya just comes and goes to Sansa. Yeah, I'm the assassin queen now, and she's like, okay, I know rule ever. And it's like, yeah, okay, you just tell yourself that. What's going on? I don't know. Yeah, no, I know it's not good at communication between the characters. I know. It's sometimes they're so dumb, and I'm fine with it. It's human. The characters are human. It's so easy to shout at them when you're reading the book, but in their situations, it has never been like I don't understand them in their situations. I just shout at them sometimes because they're like, talk to each other. Communication, number one. Yeah. Yeah. Main challenges after this book. L'Enfer, always L'Enfer. Because she, as I said, she gives me the vibe of being the big bad. I don't know why. Because she's the only one that's like, she's a better villain than the real Baal Zamon. I feel. She's not threatening yet. That's my only gripe I have with her. I really don't care care in the sense that I'm afraid of her. No, not really. Not really. Like it's more funny because her plans fail. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna do some predictions now with this. So I think Lanfear is gonna try some more intrigues. She might not do that because she sent the letter, but I guess she will be back. I really hope Lanfear is the Forsaken that goes on for all the books, because the others were not as deep as her. We know so much about her already, like she was... We don't know if she was left by Lews Therin. I think she was left by Lews Therin by Elena. For Elena. So she has some personal problems there. She talked against Baal Zamon. Though was that ISHAMAEL perhaps? Was that ISHAMAEL she talked to? Wait. See, good that I have the book still here. Did she talk to ISHAMAEL or did she talk to Baal Zamon in that scene? Because she was like talking shit about ISHAMAEL, and if he was that, I don't know. Daughter of the Night, there it is. 372. 372. One moment. So, where is it? The Great Lord, yeah. So they talk about the Great Lord. Yeah, Lanfear loves Lews Therin, but she's like very possessive, I think. And she's very jealous. Yeah, so this is where Baal Zamon is seen by Perrin. Yeah, it might have been ISHAMAEL here. Might have been ISHAMAEL, but doesn't she say something about ISHAMAEL? Okay, it might have been ISHAMAEL, because here she's ISHAMAEL. Let's say it is ISHAMAEL. ISHAMAEL says, "Will you serve, or do you choose an eternity of pain or endless dying without release?" I serve the great Lord of the Dark and none other forever. I think, yeah. Okay, in book 1 as well. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. So it makes a lot more sense that... Does she throw shade at ISHAMAEL in that scene? I'm gonna look at it another time, but yeah, it's very cool now. That's why Lanfear talks shit to him. Because she can. Because it's just ISHAMAEL and she's probably more powerful. Yeah, let's see if they come back. I don't know. But yeah. Yeah, so Lanfear and Samael will be problematic through political stuff. Perhaps Elaine will be drawn back to Camelot because stuff happens. Perhaps Morghese will be assassinated by Samael. We've got this Cardiff or someone else, like Moraine dropped another Forsaken name we heard for the first time, I think, here. Because I think we've heard Belal before. But I don't think we've heard this other name before, so that might be the like one in Forsaken in the Aiel Waste, perhaps. Yeah, I have to listen to the audiobooks when I'm done as well. It's probably quite cool. Yeah. Yeah, what do the characters need to do in short term? So we have to take care of Camelot. We have to go to the Aiel Waste and Ruidian to make Rand super war chief, I think. Mayene has to be something we have to do. And we have to hunt the Black Archer. So... Oh, Sarah, but then you can just perhaps read the last ones or listen to the last ones. Yeah, I know I have the problem with Harry Potter. Like, I read so much Harry Potter before. Like, when I started reading Harry Potter, 3 books were out, and we waited for the 4th one. Like, and I remember because it was out in the UK first, and in Germany, I think a month later, and they already had the picture with the dragon and the golden egg, and everyone was like, "Oh God, a dragon! Harry Potter has now dragons!" Like, it had Norbert before, but you know what I mean? And yeah. Yeah, Sanderson, I have to check out more of his work. Yeah, but I don't know if I will have time for that. Like, if I had more time for reading and recording and stuff, I would do other books as well, you know. But unfortunately, I can barely fit this, you know, and the other reactions. So yeah, but yeah. Favorite among the new characters. Top 3 characters in this book I met. Yeah, Metheny, one of mine as well, I agree. Like, Harry Potter was one of the reasons I learned English. I think it was one of the first books I read in English. The first one was Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens, and the second one was Alice in Wonderland. I didn't understand anything. Or perhaps the order is reversed there, but yeah. Yeah, I learned English because I wanted to read Harry Potter and because I wanted to watch Stargate up to date. So, yeah. Yeah, so, characters. I kind of like Sander, but not top. Is he top 3? I don't know. Let's go through it again. I have to refresh my mind on who were the people. Like, Fail is probably my favorite new character, I guess. Gwenna is also pretty cool. And yeah, the Aiel. I think I will count the Aiel as one person currently. My primary language is German as well. Yeah, like Metheny. I'm also German. Yeah, I'm also German, but I'm like, because of my job, I try to polish my English a bit. I mean, that was one of the reasons why, I think I've told you before, this is one of the reasons I started the channel, to like be more proficient in English, because I have to talk a lot in English when I do international projects and stuff, and it's a lot easier if you know how to speak it. Yeah. I'm also glad that Sanderson went on with it. It's so nice of him. Who else is new? Who else was big that was new? Like, we had so many recurring, like Tom was back. I loved that. Yeah, Metheny, that helps a lot. Like because I can then read it in German, and yeah, that helps a lot. Yeah, I think my top 3 are those, probably. Like Fail, Gwenna, whatever her first name was, something with an M. And from the Aiel, who was it? I don't know if it's Gaul or Ruark. One of those, I think. God, no, I don't take bribes. He is like top 3 or 4. I love Gaul. Like, the Gaul in the chat, of course, as well, but in the book I loved Gaul, but Ruark is also cool, and Avienda is very cool. I really like those. Like, they are like the bulk of the 3rd spot, I guess. Number 1, that's so cool. He even has Shinaran armor. Yeah, Gaul is bribing me. Okay, Gaul is number 1. No, but jokes aside, and thank you so much, Gaul, for the donation. Yeah. Yeah, Avienda is also, like, I need more about them. They are, like, all potentially extremely great characters. I can feel their potential already. Like, it's almost as if it's like steaming from the book, that they are so much potential, and I don't know yet. I hope I will find out later. Yeah, it's so good. Did I miss anyone that you might think might be someone? Because perhaps I'm missing one. Because I just went through the story again, and most of the people were like recurring characters, so no new ones. Who do I think is most likely to appear again? Definitely the fireworks woman. Definitely the fireworks woman. What was her name? I don't remember. Yeah, go worth the shot. Yeah, I think fireworks woman. I hope she reappears, because the other, I think, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Methany, like the Illuminator woman. Her name, oh god, what was her name? What was her name? What was her name? I think it was chapter 47, wasn't it? $500? I'm not sure. Something around 500. Yeah, here he goes out. No, was it before that? Yeah, Aludra. Oh yeah, Sarah, I think that was perfectly plausible. And who said it? I think it was Cian Bloodbane. Yesterday or the day before, we argued about that in the chat as well. I think that that's plausible. Like, you can, the one Matt's luck, so the stone might have been chiseled there a bit, and it's like, yes, it's gonna blow to the holes, to the sides mainly, but it's gonna be to the sides as well. Like, that much of whatever it is, black powder or whatever, he like this big thing, and it is said to be able to, I think, raise a house or whatever. So I think that's plausible that it made it like an arrow slit is like this, and it made it like double the size. I think that's perfectly fine. I would have to calculate that though. I don't know. Yeah, that would be a bachelor's thesis I might give out. Someone can calculate that for me then. Like, that's the best thing about being able to give out bachelor's thesis. You can just make up your physics topics and say, yeah, in the educational context, and then they do that. I don't know. Yeah, I would have to do some tests on that. I think I might, yeah, perhaps I might do that. I mean, it's Sylvester in 6 days or whatever. No, gosh, I'm so sorry, 16, not 6, in 16 days or whatever. It's Sylvester or New Year. You probably don't call it Sylvester in English, I think. The New Year's gonna be. So, I might test that out. I think that would be fun. So, I don't know. I think if you include Metzlag, it's definitely possible. If you don't include Metzlag, I think it's still possible. New Year's stream, I don't know. Yeah, New Year's stream. I'm gonna tape that in a wall. No. I think what would you have to do? You would have to take a brick and drill a hole in it, and then put a, like, I once had like crackers that were filled with TNT, or not TNT, something like that. They were like blowing these holes into the ground. It was interesting. Tower of God is gonna be next Thursday again. Next Thursday we are gonna go climb the tower more. And everyone who loves Wheel of Time, I can recommend Tower of God to you as well. It's like, they are like the same kind of big stories, I feel. I love both of them so much. But yeah, I don't know. I would have to calculate the stuff with the wall. Like how, like if it's this big. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but with Matt's luck, we can have that as a crutch to argue, so But without that, I think it would probably also be possible. I don't know. Let me actually look up how powerful it is. I don't know. Oh, okay. Okay. Let me think. I can try to calculate it. Okay, so like he had what, 6 kilograms? Quarks, but yeah, I can understand that. Yeah. So next year I will also start Omniscient Reader on Twitch probably, because I think YouTube will have problems with copyright. And we can have some fun with that one if anyone's interested. It's supposed to be good. But here I have it. So it has the power, like, let's say he has 6 kilogram, whatever, 6 kilogram of black powder. So he's got 6 times. Yeah. 1,500 atmospheres pressure. 1,500 atmospheres pressure. I think that can blow a hole into an arrow slit. I think that can definitely do that. Like, that's a lot. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, I think that's likely that it works. It's likely that it works, yeah. If it was like 6 kilograms of black powder together all at once. Let's see what let's see what a rocket launcher has in comparison, because a rocket launcher could do it, I guess. Yeah, wait. This might be, yeah, this look at this one here. Where is it? Huh. Yeah, I've not read Mistborn, but I'm not gonna remember that. I will not remember that. Where is it? Yeah, I don't know, but it seems to be possible. Anyway, it's possible. I think it's possible. It's very possible. So, okay, so next question. Of the antagonist faction so far, humans controlled by the Shadow, Shadowspawn, White Cloaks, Soshanshan, and others. Which would you like to see more of going forward? Who are my favorite baddies? Who are my favorite baddies? I kind of want the Sonshan back because I hate them. I also want Lanfair back because I hate her, but I love how she's not getting anything done. And yeah. And the other Forsaken. I'm curious for the other Forsaken. I just hope they just don't appear and go down in 2 pages. Because that's happened thrice now and I don't like that. Great Xian. Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. It's so much deep lore. and stuff as well. Like, yeah, Mudra Detective, of course, yeah. Yeah, thanks, Methany, but yeah, keep some for yourself and buy yourself something great for Christmas. I don't know. That's like, I'm happy that you're here and interact with me. That's like, I really like that. Like, when I started streaming stuff, like there was perhaps one person in the stream, and that was one of my friends. And yeah, I'm really glad to meet so many people here. It's very cool. Very, very cool. So many different perspectives. That's, I think, what this is also about. Like, getting so many perspectives on these stories and finding out together what might be in them. That is so meaningful. I love that. I love that. But yeah, so I hope Shonshin are back so they get defeated. I hope that more Forsaken turn up and that they are fleshed out more. That, I think that would be my only criticism right now, that the baddies, the Forsaken baddies are not fleshed out a lot. Pat and Fane coming back would be cool. Like, Aginor was just shouting nonsense. Barthamel was one-shot by the Green Man. Almost. Like, okay. No, Aginor killed the Green Man then. So, and now Belal was one-shot after spouting nonsense. And Baalzamon was killed. Baalzamon. So ISHAMAEL was killed 3 times now after talking nonsense. But it's not nonsense, I know. You know what I mean? Perhaps they come back because ISHAMAEL comes back all the time. Will he come back now again? Yeah, Fane is just having some good times in the castle, so... Yeah, currently I think Fane is the most dangerous thing in the world for them. That's what I think. Fane is the most dangerous baddie for them. And the Shonshin are the second most dangerous because they're so human. They're so human. They are creepily human. It's final form, yeah. Yeah, I hope the Forsaken, like, we've gone through 4 Forsaken now, so 4 of 13 are supposedly dead. I hope they are either resurrected or perhaps they were alive all along and it's like they all live still in the shell of the prison and are just like controlling avatars or something. I don't know. Yeah. So something was deleted. I don't know. I don't even remember what it was. But yeah, I don't know. Their final form, they're gonna turn into a planet, all of them. Because that's what anime villains do. They have the human form that's pretty strong and cool and clever, and then they turn into a planet. Or whatever. The last question from Methany I have written down is if I think I missed Lanfair spottings. I don't think I've missed a Lanfair spotting. I think, and I still think the singer in the bar, even though Scott was not of the opinion. Yeah, Forsaken are really out of their time and too prideful. Yeah. Yeah, the resurrection stuff, I just think because ISHAMAEL can do it, why shouldn't the others not be able to do it? Like, then the question will be, what can kill him? Like, was Balefire really, like, one-shot? Or is it like, he's gonna come back as well? Yeah, I still think the singer in the tavern, that was so weird. That was so weird, how they focused on her and nothing came of it. It was so eerie. Last time I thought that the 2 chapters later, she came back, or they came back, but... Oh, if you told me I missed one, where would I put it? Where would I put it? Where would I put a Lanfair that I didn't understand? Or see? Perhaps in Ilion. Perhaps in Ilion. Or in Camelin. Like, she wants to check out what the other ding-dongs are doing. Yeah, that's my hypothesis. Hypothesis. Yeah. Yeah. I did miss one. I don't know. Every time I read a beautiful woman that is so beautiful, I assume it's Lanfair, even if it's not. Yeah, I mean, sorry, the Forsaken are just some ding-dongs currently. And like, I'm evil. I really, like, that's why I love Lanfair and also perhaps Belial. Was Belial the Net Weaver? Because they had a bit more backstory, and Belial was like, yeah, Belial was like, yeah, I rode with you once. I like that. That's the stuff I need more of for them. Yeah, Basil Gill was Lanfair all along. Lanfair was the enemies we made along the way. Ah, great meme. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Ryzen. Can't wait to start it. Like I as I said, it's I will probably is the map different? I'm not gonna look. I will start releasing them in late January, but I can't wait. I will probably start reading the moment my glasses are fixed, because like it's okay now I can read, but it's a bit hard on the eyes. Like my sight is not that bad. It's just a bit below average on both eyes, so it's not like it's almost normal, but yeah. Also without the glasses my ghosts wouldn't work anymore. So yeah. So are there any more questions about this book or anything else that you want my professional opinion on? Professional opinion of the person who's only read 3 books now. It was a good one. It was a very good one. I was a bit sad that there were like some, like I was sick a week and stuff I couldn't read, but now it's okay again. Yeah. Like I'm a bit sad that the oh, you asked some questions as well. Oh, I will look it up, Quarks. Or I will look them up. I'm sorry, so that might have been later. I haven't looked into the comments today. Let me see. Where is it? Yeah, nuclear fuel. Like it's okay news. Like it's good news. It's good news. Like I think they are very like. During the last 3 years or whatever, they did some great stuff. Like I think 2 years ago, they developed new magnets that are incredibly strong and stuff. So they're on a good way. I just hope they will get there, because we all get gobbled up by whatever's going on right now. So so there are many comments I haven't read yet. Okay, let me see what actually are questions, because I will answer the other comments of yours like probably tomorrow or later today. There it is. Okay, so Quarksbar wanted to know, why do you think the title of the book is The Dragon Reborn when it has so little of the Dragon Reborn in it? I've thought about that actually a lot. Yeah, I've thought it, because that's what the book was about. It was about the dragon being reborn, and the prophecy. It was basically, I would call like the Dragon Reborn is not. I don't understand it as being about Rand, but about the prophecy, the Dragon Reborn, which is the prophecy, I think, of Tyr. Is that the prophecy we just fulfilled? I think that's the name of that prophecy. Would that fit for the other book as well, by the way? What was it called? Great Hunt? Yeah, as well. Great Hunt is also the prophecy that's fulfilled in the book. So I think yeah, Cold Fusion is very cool. Very good stuff. Like, I think the books are perhaps named after the prophecies, because wasn't it the same in book 1, the Eye of the World? Wasn't there a prophecy as well? So I think it's the prophecies that are fulfilled in each book. So for me, the Dragon Reborn is the prophecy they fulfilled. The dragon is reborn when Tyr is broken or whatever. Yeah, I love that Rand's not in the book. We've had a lot of Rand. I love Rand, but it was time for other people and for him to be on his own and be like... I didn't need to see him every 2 chapters thinking about, oh god, I don't know if I am the Dragon Reborn, because that's all he did. I get from the book. Because in the end he said the same thing when he like was not sure whether he should reach for Callandor. Yeah, he wasn't officially the dragon. I don't know, wasn't the Horn of Valir prophecy as well? Wasn't he the Dragon Reborn there? No, he just proclaimed himself. Yeah, he proclaimed, and now he became it. Yeah, now he became it. Yeah. That's true, DK Moon. I agree. It suggests that Rand is in it a lot more. But I don't mind. Like, I know a Rand. Like, from the last books at least. And he's probably going to be different now in the next one. So I can enjoy that as well. But I didn't know Matt. And I'm glad that Matt got the spotlight and not Rand here. And it's fine. Like, everyone gets their time to shine. I love that. That's so cool. Like, that's what you can do with an ensemble cast. Yeah. That's really cool. I really do like that. Like, I'm still planning my one fantasy story as well that I will write down the line, and there will be ensemble as well, a bit like more like this. Like, it's not going to be one person. Okay, the use of Matt's luck, Perrin and Egwene's dreaming, and Rand's taverness. Yeah, Peter, I think, yeah. Of course, he was always the Dragon Reborn by prophecy, but the world saw him there as the dragon. First, it was just rumors, but in Tyr, you can't just be the dragon in Tyr and no one notices. Everyone knows Tyr. No one knows Tomenhead. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So, Matt's luck, I think those are all influences of something else. Might be the creator, might be something else. So Rand's taverness, it's like distortions, like all of them. Like Matt and Rand are similar in that they distort reality in ways. Yeah, I can see that he paved the way with that. It's brilliant how he does it. And he does it better than Martin, I think. A bit. Because, though I still love the Game of Thrones books, they are written very well as well. But I like this more because in Martin's books, it's like, yeah, they're not gonna die in a POV chapter, so they're safe. Save for perhaps Jon Snow, but I mean, many people argue that that's why he will come back, because it was a POV chapter. You don't die in a POV chapter in the George Martin book, so, you know. Yeah, so Matt's luck and Rand's taverness, they're this reality warping thing. I wonder, though, why the effects of Rand were this... like weddings and stuff like that, they are positive, but why did he have these bad effects? Was that like the taint influencing it? Sarah, is there another instance in Game of Thrones books where save for, okay, the prologues do it as well, if I recall correctly. Yeah. I think all the prologues are having people die. I think in Wheel of Time. Oh God, sorry, in Game of Thrones. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. But you know, the main characters like Cersei wouldn't. Yeah, so in what do we have? In the first one, the guys get mauled by the White Walkers. In the second one, we have the priest. But I don't remember the others. It's so long. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's an important series as well, and it's been living long. And yeah, so Perrin's dreams. I still think Perrin will learn to at least turn into animals in Tel'aran'rhiod, perhaps. And I don't know why Perrin is this way. I hope there will be perhaps some hint of an explanation. I don't want it spelled out, but I want a hint at an explanation. And I really hope he meets other people like him, so that we get more about what he is. And I'm curious who the Falcon will be. The hawk, I mean. The falcon we know. It's Fail. And he calls her Fail now, which is cool. And they are a pretty good pair, I think, yeah. And yeah, Egwene's dreaming is just cool. Though I still wonder what her clothes mean. Is that her subconsciousness trying to do that? In book 4, is there a prince of... Yeah, there probably is a prince of... I just don't remember it. Or was it the... what are they called? Not white cloaks. Gold cloaks? The king guards. Wasn't that the king's guard? Yes, Methany, he has turned into the wolf. That's what I say. And he had one dream or whatever. No, Egwene had the dream where Perrin was like jumping off a cliff trying to fly. So no problem, Sarah. It's okay. Yeah, but it's like the main characters. Like I don't fear for them. I feared for Moraine in book 2 when she was attacked by the Drakkar. What is it? Was it Drakkar? When she was attacked there, I thought she was gonna die. She didn't, and I don't need people to die. Like it's fine. I like fantasy stories where not many people die, and yeah, like the worst death was obviously we know which one it was. Yeah, at least Wheel of Time is finished, and I don't think Game of Thrones will get finished, unfortunately. It's just like that's how it is. Perhaps he will prepare notes and stuff, but he did that, and I think the showrunners probably didn't care for them, so. Yeah, but I can't wait for more like lore on what the powers are that the non-channeling people have. They're very cool. Yeah, I mean, waiting for a series to end is good. Like, I hope Tower of God will have an ending. I hope it will, but yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't think, yeah, as a follow-up, yeah, I didn't think there would be so many magic systems because, like, perhaps they are similar, perhaps they are the same one power in a way, but like this channeling stuff from the show had this heavy emphasis on the channeling part, and that's what their magic was, so to speak. Like we had some wolf stuff, but not that much. But hi, old lady Hembrew. I'm glad you made it. So if you have questions about the book, you can ask them. Yeah, so I think the show primed me too much towards the one power thing, and just like with that I mean just the channeling stuff, like throwing fire. There were so many deeper magic things in this series that are so cool, and yeah, in hindsight, I don't know. I can't wait for season 2 to watch it, though I'm a bit anxious to watch it. Because I've heard it's book 2 and 3 in one, and I can't for my life imagine how they are gonna do that. Yeah, I wish the show would have done more with Perrin. Yeah, I definitely agree. Perrin was done dirty. Like cutting Elias was doing him so dirty. Yeah, it's I don't know. The show is pretty cool. It's pretty pretty close to the lore, I still think. You know, like there are many cool Easter eggs, but there are some parts in hindsight where I say, why did you refocus this? I don't know. Yeah, that's true. Ren doesn't have to fight ISHAMAEL. He's probably tired of that, yeah. Like, I will read Mistborn one day, of course, but yeah. Yeah, that as well. The show hasn't gone into differences with male and female channeling. They did so much stuff in Tavalon that I fear will take away from the season 2 start. Because I love the start of book 2 with like the ambulance seat coming and the way that they did it. I still think they didn't have didn't have faith in the stories. I think because the way they introduced so many channelers, like they introduced so many Aes Sedai, and it was like, yeah, it's cool, and they can channel and fight and stuff. And in book 1, it was this mystery of Moraine. She was the one who could channel. She just talked about people. She did some stuff, like cast like 5 times or whatever. It was so mysterious, like Gandalf a bit. And then in the show, it's like, yeah, we're starting with 3 women, I don't know, blowing up a canyon, and we can channel. And, you know, it's like, it's cool. But I think the Aes Sedai, like this, oh, they're Aes Sedai, you know, that was so meaningful when they said it in book 1 and stuff. I think they fricked that up a bit in the show. Though I liked the additions, yeah. Yeah, the laugh triangle was... God knows what they were thinking. Yeah. Yeah, or Fane and... Right, they cut that, right? Yeah, they have... Like, everything with Fane in the dungeon is cut already. Or they have a flashback, perhaps. I don't know. Yeah, the Dark Friend social should be in season 2 as well, yeah. And I agree with the bloated stuff. Like, some stuff was unnecessarily bloated. I think what I really loved was the backstory of catching the false dragon, so to speak. That little backstory, I loved that. But I still think it's a mistake to not, like, to not do the books justice, like, one after another. I don't know why. Like, Rand was also a bit... Like, his dream in the end with ISHAMAEL was also a bit weird, and then Loyal got stabbed and died. I know he's probably not dead, but it was so weird. The whole Faldara stuff was just weird, but I know it was COVID as well, so... Right, Fane stabbed Loyal. Did he stab him with a dagger? That makes no sense. Okay, if they have a trail of Dark Friend social perps, that's gonna be cool. Yeah, I mean, I think writing this laugh stuff in just for mere shock value, and that's what it was. It was like, oh god, they're gonna have a conflict, which was completely artificial. I hate that. We don't really have love in the books in the way that the show had, like with this... no, that was not what I wanted to say. It's more like, let me see. Like, there's love and feelings in the books so much, you know, people have affection perhaps for each other, and it's implied and fleshed out, and in the show it was like, I love you. No, you love me. And I love him. And oh, no, I don't love you. Oh, I always thought you did, but no, okay. You know? Though in the show I loved Rand and Egwene in the beginning. They did that justice a little bit, I think. When they split up because Egwene wanted to be a wisdom. I really loved that. That was very well made, that change. So, but I just hope they don't push together too much. I hope they do the Seanchan justice. I hope the Seanchan are horrifying. And I hope they don't put it down. Yeah, fake deaths are so stupid. I hate fake deaths. And either Loyal is really dead. I don't know. Loyal could be killed currently. Like, he did nothing really that was irreplaceable. You know what I mean? Till now. Of course, don't spoil me to the future. But from this perspective, I say, yeah, he could have died. It's okay. Like, he's cool and he gave cool character moments and stuff. But he is just with them. Yeah. Yeah, the Rand Egwene stuff. I remember when I did the reactions, like, I said, like, I really liked it, and some people said that was bad and stupid, but I liked the Rand Egwene stuff until it got too repetitive. It was very grown up what they did in the beginning. It showed them grown up. But yeah, Yeah, and Perrin's wife. What was that? Perrin's wife. Perrin's wife. Yeah. Yeah, they need him for the ways. But when do they need him for the ways? Perrin, I think, couldn't Perrin use the ways? Perrin could use the ways and Liandrin could, I think. So, I don't remember if they need that. But... yeah, in the books they need, yeah, right, in the books they do. Yeah, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. Yes, in the books they need him for the ways. That's true. And he will probably be better, yeah. Yeah, some stuff of the TV show is lore dumpy, but I think it's okay. Like for me, for someone who didn't know it, it was very cool. Like to try to pick out clues, and if I rewatch the show now, and I will do that probably one day. I will look out for Easter eggs and stuff. But yeah. Yeah, Moraine sucks at navigating. I agree. Yeah. Yeah. I hope Moraine gets put down a bit down the line. Because she's too, I know everything. And I know she's having this facade to make people like to get it done. But I hope there will be a situation where she's really out of her depth. Oh yeah, right. Did they make the what? They activated the ways through channeling. Are you sure? I don't remember that. That's so stupid. And I didn't like the portals. Like I love the leaf portals, like the doors that like you have to put the leaves in and stuff. I love that so much more. So much more natural as well. It fits more with the theme. Yeah, Liandrin had notes. Yeah. Yeah, no, Methany, I can attest to that. Liandrin had indeed did have notes. She did have notes in book 2 and she went by them. So I assume the Forsaken can just give the Dark Friends notes. So they can use them, the ways. Did Fane get through without channeling though? Perhaps Fane will be able to channel now through the dagger somehow in the show. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let me see if I missed more questions. No more questions in the comments. I hope that I missed in the channel comments. Did Fane snug in behind them? Yeah, but how would he have been able to open it from inside? Yeah, like at the point I thought she would have just like it was a custom that Aes Sedai could ask Brown Archer to give them directions in the ways. Because Perrin, I think, could use them. I think Perrin could use them. And Liandrin, then, yeah. I mean, of course, Liandrin, we now know she got it from, yeah, whoever it was. I don't think it was Bella. It might have been Lanfair that controlled her. Like, who was the Forsaken that controlled Liandrin? Them. Oh, that's sad that they cut the key in Fane's hand. That would have been cool. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what do I think will be cut? I think Rand's trip to Tormenhead will be cut. I will think he will probably go straight to Tyr. Ah, okay, Perrin hasn't used the ways. Oh yeah, I was thinking about the column, the pillar. Yeah. So I think they will cut. They will definitely. I think they will cut Rand going to Tormenhead. They might put the blowing of the horn together with the stone. I think the finale will be at the stone, because it's basically very roughly, if you're an idiot, the same thing. I did not watch the teaser, no. People told me I should only watch it when I'm done with book 3. Ah, okay, yeah. I don't know with the leaf, you could just, I don't know. But the gate was also in the open, so that was also weird. It was not like embedded into nature or whatever, or into the surroundings, so yeah. Yeah, so I think the climax will still be Tyr, but I think the horn will be blown at Tyr, and I think Rand will go straight to Tyr. And I don't know how the Seanchan stuff will fit in exactly. Might be only the first 4 episodes or so. Or perhaps they won't even go to Tyr at all. Perhaps Elaine and Egwene and Nynaeve will not go to Tyr. Yeah. And what else? I hope they don't cut out the Bizarro World stuff, though I guess they will do that as well. Like, they will not do Flicker. I don't think they will do Flicker. And if they do Flicker, it's gonna be like 2 seconds. It's gonna be blah, 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 blah. I think. I would be fine with the sequence as long as in The Sandman, where he like takes the crossroads and stuff. Something like that. I would like that. But I think... yeah. Yeah, I don't want teenage drama as well. It's stupid. It doesn't fit the characters. They are too grown up. Yeah, they won't have Fall Me. I think they will just set the Aes Sedai free that are imprisoned with the Colors. Or the gags in the show. I mean, we've seen that. Oh, yeah, or perhaps, yeah, perhaps it's For Me instead of Tyr. They will cut one of the two. They will cut one of the two, unfortunately. I don't know. Yeah, so that will happen. And what else? I still think they will do Matt and Tom. That will be cool. They're probably gonna add more Tavalon stuff. I don't know if they will. Now I think it's probably gonna be Egwene, Elaine, and Nynaeve. Like Elaine will be introduced as this random girl they meet. She never has met Rand, whatever. And yeah, they will have For Me, but only because of the Seanchan, perhaps. Yeah. I think, yeah, they might be Tyr and For Me, like, happening at the same time. I don't know, but like, you can't do 8 episodes with, you know. I think Lanfear has been cast. I know that. I know that because when, like, I was reading the books with my friends, but they don't have time currently, so I like finished this one on my own. So shoutouts to all the guys, like my 2 friends who read with me once. And when we came to the Lanfear chapters in book 2, we looked it up, like we googled that, and there's an actress. Yeah, I know Bill McAwesome. In the book, it wouldn't make sense to free the enslaved castes, but they're gonna take shortcuts. We know that. I don't know. I would really hate that if they, because it's such a mindfuck what the Seanchan do, and that's what I mean. I don't want them to water it down because it's so horrifying. Yeah. I will just look at the teaser perhaps a bit. It might be this one. Okay, I will watch it on my own because I don't want to copyright anything here. I thought she was pretty enough for Lanfair, by the way. I thought she fit perfectly. Ah, okay, we don't know if it's her. Yeah, she might have been one of the Aes Sedai that captures them in the end. So I'm gonna go through it a bit. So... Oh god, we've got many flashes of things. Okay, that's just season 1 flashes that are making me dizzy. Good thing I don't have epilepsy. Yeah, I hope they go all out with Seanchan, like completely mind terror and stuff. Moraine channels, there's a shade. Matt finds the dagger, there's Balsamon. Dark friend dies. Yeah. Okay. Are we gonna... Okay, there's Rand being born. Oh, and there's the seal in the eye. Interesting. And there's ISHAMAEL. Okay, hi, ISHAMAEL. Okay, we have someone... I think it's Rand standing in a hut. We've got... Yeah, we've got Balsamon ISHAMAEL, or whatever his name is. Then wakes up... Rand wakes up. Oh, that might have been Lanfair being freed. Yeah, I think ISHAMAEL frees Lanfair. I don't know if that's a spoiler or a book thing. Don't answer it. But it looks like ISHAMAEL frees someone, and I think that's Lanfair. Yeah, there's the dark friend meeting. Oh, it's very few. What is... That's a bit stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. 6 people in the dark friend. Oh god, whatever. Yeah, the Seanchan kill random children on a beach. It was so weird. Okay, so the dark friend gathering is like with 6 people. I thought it was a big hall with many people, and they all have these stupid... I'm gonna try to show you one moment. Does it work? Yeah. So this is the dark friend gathering, apparently. So they all look the same. You can't make out the clothes and anything. So yeah, that's what we get. That's what we get. I mean, fine. At least it's something. God, do I want to continue watching this? I mean, they do their best. It's probably still because of COVID restrictions. There are some... The Seanchan captured Uno. Okay. There's Perrin. And New Matt. And... Oh, what's his name? The weird High Lord. Yeah, and the High Lord. Yeah. I like the High Lord's design. He looks pretty cool here. If you want to see, like, do you want me to put the pictures up, or is it spoilery for you? I don't want to spoil you if you haven't seen it. Yeah, Darwin's Gap with 12 people. What a heroic battle. Yeah, I agree, Bill McAwesome. It was a huge missed opportunity. Like, they have their sleeves a bit, but I don't know. I imagined it like a bulky guy, very slender woman and stuff, and you could really make them out by their shape, but okay, I'll put them up. I'll just, you know what. Okay, you've seen it, so... I mean, it's a pretty cool design. Turek? You know who I mean. That's a pretty cool design. I like him. Or is that the chief, whatever, woman? Oops. That's from my planned next 1899 reaction, which is gonna come out soon. Yeah. Okay, so, and let's go. Moraine is angry, and Lan is shocked. And yeah, the Seanchan, they look hey man, they look cool. That's cool. I like that. That's cool. Cool design. Like I like the color here. The masks. Like they look a bit like the creatures they're supposed to have. They are probably not gonna have the creatures. That's gonna be not there. I can guarantee you that. I hope they are there though. Like this is very cool though. Like this very mythical design of their armor. I like that. Okay, so that's well done. Well done. Well done. Land alone on a clearing, doing sword stuff. Nynaeve fighting with a sword. Why is Nynaeve fighting with a sword? Looks like it might be the Callandor Hall. And it might be Nael with her. So yes, this might be actually the fight there. So don't spoil me, of course, if it's something I shouldn't know, but oh god, why is this so big? Let me try to make it smaller. Yeah, let's do it like this. Sorry, Nynaeve, sorry. Okay, do you know what I mean? Like it's Nynaeve, and this might be an Aiel with her, and this, like these pillars, I mean, they're not red, I think. But could be. Could be. Could be. Moraine again. Seanchan. Nynaeve. No, it's Egwene being sad. It's Matt being sad. It's Loyal alive! So he was stabbed by the dagger and survived. Oh, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. What the frick is going on? Might be gender swapped. I don't know why they would do that though. There are pretty many strong women in the Seanchan. Like, most of them are strong women. Like, they're toxic feminine. Like, it's toxic femininity with the... No, it's not really. But it's like, why would they gender swap that? That's stupid. It makes no sense. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it's Soroth, yeah. Yeah, Nynaeve sword fighting, she's never done that. Yeah, Nynaeve only wields a thumping stick. I agree. Loyal got stabbed in his book in the pocket. I laugh so hard if that would be the case. If that's the case, I'm gonna start crying of laughter because that would be so dumb. Oh, there's gonna be a rent strap too. We'll go there. We'll go there. Wait one moment. Oh yeah, there he is, and he's bored. Why is he bored? Why is he on a wheel? Is that a dream? Like what is this? Why? I mean, the actor probably trained a lot for this scene though, so kudos to him, but why is he on a wheel? Like, is this meant as a metaphor for him being bound to the wheel, or is, I mean, you know what I mean. We'll know soon, I hope. We'll know soon. Perrin looking sad again. Oh god, someone was fighting something. Looks like a warder fighting someone. Oh no, it's Uno. Uno's fighting someone. And there is Swan. And they are still fighting. Oh. We have, I think that's Egwene. Is that Egwene? You have to tell me if there's Egwene in Seanchan hands. Oh, my microphone is here. Is that Egwene in Seanchan hands? I mean, the actress will have to nail that, but I think she will be able to. I think the actress will nail that scene. That's gonna be cool and harrowing. So that, I mean, this looks like promising. Yeah, it's gonna be yeah. Oh, and white cloaks. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through it here. So we've got white cloaks. Yeah, then Alien Man screams. The Alien Man is such bad CGI that it should have just stopped that. Oh, what was that? What was that? Was that a creature? Or is that a murderer? Or is it the Forsaken? We don't know. Battling. Okay, does it give me a date? It does indeed not. Okay. Yeah, that looks like Nynaeve. Oh god, Egwene and Seanchan hands. So it's gonna be hard to act with the gag. I don't know why they should have started. Like, why not the colors? That's so much. I don't know. Whatever. I think it's always like you should producers and writers in movies let them do their own thing a bit. Like if they have a good idea, let them do that. But nowadays people don't have good ideas anymore in movies. So mostly changes are crap, I think. But yeah. Anyway. So I think that will slowly conclude the stream. Because I have to go get something to eat, and my wife has been waiting for some time now. Yeah, I don't know. I think the colors are better as well because it draws parallels, obviously, to certain historical things, and that's what makes it harrowing as well. It's real, like that was real. It's not a fantasy thing he made up. It was real. So gags weren't real like that. You know what I mean? It takes away from the meaning behind the scene, I think. They are perhaps afraid that they are gonna get cancelled for that for some reason. I don't know. Yeah, but I think it's because that's what makes it harrowing for me as well, because it's so close to reality what has happened, and I think that makes the Seanchan so terrible as well because it's people. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you all enjoy a great evening and have a very, very happy Christmas time and good New Year's Eve and all the stuff. As I said, on Thursday there will be Tower of God stream, as always. My new story will come out. I will perhaps put a link somewhere. And yeah, 1899 will come out next, in the next days. Tomorrow Bleach will come out, a new episode, so you want to see some Bleach episodes of mine reacting to that, yeah. And something else, yeah, because liking, subscribing, all the stuff, you know it, and sharing. Yeah, take care of yourselves. And thanks for being here. And we'll see each other latest in end of January when I start dropping the new book videos. So have a great evening and